this summit contributes to showcasing the importance of India also as a digital power, because you have a lot of energy, you have a lot of talents, and you have brilliant minds, and so I think that you already the trajectory is impressive, and I think you can be really, and you are already a global power even in AI, and I think it's the interest of a country like mine, Italy, and of Europe to partner with India, also because we share a common approach, is the human-centric approach. So a tool, even if powerful, that is at the service of people and not vice versa, and that is really inclusive. So it's for all, as you say in the motto. And we, as Italy, we are, for example, signing a triangular collaboration between India, Italy, and Kenya, because we set up in Rome, together with UNDP, the United Nations Agency, a hub for AI and for sustainable development, especially for Africa. So we will put our capacities, for example, computing capacities, at the service of developing countries like Kenya. And we want to engage India in this because it's, you are the flag bearer of the Global South, and so we can work together also in Africa.
When we talk about Global South, we are seeing that India and China are collaborating. A Chinese delegation has been invited. Do you think in future the two neighbors who have also been at par...
Neighbors have always must collaborate. The important is to share also a common approach, as I said, on how to use the tools.
So what would be the one use case that the world will learn from India in the next few years? One AI use case that the world will learn from India in the next few years?
But you know, AI is applicable in every sector, and I think that you have talents to serve people, not only the 1.4 billion, but all the world in every sector, spanning from space, health, agriculture, you know. If you think of India with these, I don't know, 12, 18 official languages and more than 100 dialects, this is an incredible application of AI, no? To make people communicate more easily. So
what does safe AI mean for you?
Safe AI means that is being a tool is at the service of people, not vice versa. So we are not machine dominated. We use machine to make our life easier and safer. Thank you.
Thanks, man. My arm was... I understood you. Italy come back. You also suggested to invest in open AI in 2016. Do you think because that would have turned into multiple folds? What do you have to say regarding that?
Can I please? We did give a donation to OpenAI back in 2015, and it was wonderful to work with them. Thank you so much.
What do you have to say about the AI Summit, sir, which being hosted by
It is incredible. It is. It has set a new standard in a gathering around AI, and it is a reflection of both the Prime Minister and the government's leadership, and also what India can mean for AI, and of course what AI means for India. Thank you so much.
I'm the Italian ambassador, Antonio Bartoli. I think that there is a full symphony between the approach Prime Minister Modi illustrated in his speech, so about an AI that has to be inclusive, reachable, and at the service of people, not vice versa. This is exactly our approach, a human-centric approach, and I think it's not only the approach of Italy, it's the approach of Europe, and I think that even in this sector, Italy, Europe and India should work more and more together. There are two other aspects. One is working together also in Africa and in general in the global south. For example, Italy set up an AI hub for sustainable development in collaboration with the UNDP, and today we sign an agreement between India, Italy and Kenya as a pilot project in Africa for this AI hub. And the second thing I want to highlight is that Italy is one of the most powerful centers for high-performance computing. And so this is also a ground where we can collaborate and put also this computational capacity at the service of the most vulnerable.
It's amazing to be here. Obviously, the work happening in India and the adoption of AI is leading the world, and it's I can't wait to see what goes next.
Sam, how do you look at India's role in AI? Because this is very emerging. Because
this will be one of the biggest markets for AI in the world, and I think India will have a huge amount of influence.
Sam, last question. There's always a challenge that job versus AI. What's your stand? Because
what versus AI?
The work, because it might just end up having job losses.
What's your take I mean, it will definitely impact the job market, but we always find new things to do, and I have no doubt we will find lots of better ones this time. Thank you.
What are your expectations? What can we expect?
So my name is Torsten Schwede. I'm the president of the Swiss National Science Foundation. I was very much impressed with the welcome note of Prime Minister Modi. I think he addressed some very pertinent issues we have as a society in terms of AI. And next year in Switzerland, we'll be happy to welcome you coming to Geneva. And we're looking forward to continuing on this idea of making AI in a responsible use to the benefit of society. And I think Switzerland and India share common values in the way on how we use AI to the benefit of society.
Sorry. Just 2 minutes.
I'm really running for a meeting. Honestly. By India, what are your thoughts and how both countries can also collaborate? You are having a very important portfolio. Your thoughts on that?
Look, this is called the AI Impact Summit. It has been deeply impactful, and one of the things we're excited about is the UK and India have shared values. We want to now have a shared AI trajectory as well. Great.
What do you have to say about India as a digital market space, China and US competing in this
collaboration between the two countries? You're the man with the portfolio, so what do you have to say regarding that?
Very keen on collaboration, lots more to do together. Thank you.
Question on the AI summit, He's responding.
I think this event is hugely important. The world has come to India so that we can think together about what we can do to bring AI to more of the world, especially the global south. And we have more work to do. I think it's going to require investments, partnerships by tech companies, by other private capital, by governments, and we have to keep investing in skilling. And that's a big part of what we're doing at Microsoft this week. We unveiled our progress. We're on a pace to invest $50 billion before the end of the decade to bring AI to the global south, both infrastructure and through skilling. And then we have to make sure that AI works for people. We all know the technology will get better each and every year. The real question is, can we work together to make sure the technology serves people better every year? That, I think, is the ultimate quest on which we should all join together. So thank you.
What kind of challenges do you face?
Yeah, I'm Roy Jakobs, CEO of Philips. I'm from the Netherlands and very happy to be back in India.
And sir, you attended AI Impact Summit. How is it? How has been your experience? Can you give us a glimpse about that?
Yeah, really happy to be here because I strongly believe in the potential of what AI can do for people. And for us, it means how we can use AI to support better healthcare in India and in the world. And I think forums like the AI Summit, where we bring together the best and brightest around AI, but also the government and the policymakers, actually makes that as the ecosystem you can rally around how we progress artificial intelligence. Because you need to do it in a responsible manner, and therefore actually it's important we take all stakeholders along.
Sir, the message of India is welfare for all and happiness for all. This is our message from in the AI Impact Summit. How do you see this messaging? And sir, this is the summit that is happening first time in Global South. How do you see this?
Yeah, I see the reasoning, but I also strongly believe in the impact AI can make at big populations. And therefore in the Global South, of course, you have many people to serve. And that's where you need to think how, for example, in healthcare, AI can make healthcare more accessible. And actually you bring it to the people. Instead of people having to come to a hospital, how can you, with the help of AI, digitize healthcare so that you can go to rural places? You can actually serve all of India, not only the populated cities.
So do you think healthcare will be revolutionized because of AI in coming years?
Healthcare is, in my view, the primary area that will benefit most, but also have the most necessity to use AI for the big challenges we have in healthcare, because there are too many patients, too many disease states, and not enough people, but also not enough cost to take care of that. So innovation and AI innovation has to step in to really help solve that problem.
So you heard PM Modi speaking about what we are doing in AI, what India is doing. What do you have to say about his address and speech?
Yeah, I strongly believe that India should be a powerhouse in AI. India has always been a powerhouse in software. As Philips, we have been 97 years in India. We have the biggest population of software innovators in India, and they're now working on AI. So I think India is very well positioned to take also a leadership role, not only developing AI for India, but also developing AI for the world.
For me, coming from a country, Zimbabwe, I'm the ambassador of Zimbabwe to India. The Prime Minister's speech resonated exactly with our goals as a country. First and foremost, he paid tribute to the fact that he saw so much participation by the youth, which is what even our president back home is talking about, that AI and technology should start from the youth that are the future. But above all, he spoke about that AI should be for everyone, should be accessible, and it is now a strategic tool that is used for competitive advantages.
How both countries can work together in AI right now? India is hosting Zimbabwe, and India can work together in AI and digital diplomacy, if I may have.
Yes, we already have a delegation. Our Minister of ICT is here. So these conversations, they mean a lot to him, because even his ministry, which is spearheading the strategy,
is a vast country with great stores of both critical minerals and rare earth elements. There is lots of opportunity for Canada to work with India and to help supply India's needs as it grows bigger and better and faster. It's important because all the new technology that we're developing today requires critical minerals, and critical minerals require special skills and abilities, and Canada has all of them. Canada and India have a wonderful relationship, and it's growing every day.
So how do you see the critical minerals?
We have lots of critical minerals. India has lots of need. That's the simple formula. We can help.
So any specifics India and Canada go forward in critical mineral? Any specific?
Coal, cobalt, lithium, all of those things that I talked about upstairs are areas where we can work together.
Okay. And how do you
excuse me, I need to make a phone call.
Thank you.
I've got a meeting. Sir, on AI Summit, Prime Minister also spoke about the inclusive one. What's your thought, and how do you look at the future of India?
Honorable Prime Minister gave a fantastic message today that this is the future of humanity. India is going to play a leading role in creating an AI for everybody in the world. Democratize AI, that's what he said.
Yes, word is important for the... You look at Prime Minister's address on AI.
Hello, I'm Jean-Charles Vollery. I'm the CEO of Sistra. Sistra is a French group who is doing a lot of projects in India. We are doing a transportation project, metros, railways, high-speed railways. So for us, AI is key because AI is part of the engineering. We are an engineering company, and we are I was very impressed by the Prime Minister note, which gives a strong guidance for all of us, not only for India, but for the rest of the world, and particularly on the ethical side, because AI is to expand our capabilities, but it's not to replace our capabilities. So very impressed by the Prime Minister.